Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It's about explaining the background that comes with American Home and why we are where we are today and the process that it took us to get here. At the beginning, it was like anything else, a means to an end. It was about bringing home the bacon, and we started sheetrocking in the Pennsylvania area. And then we moved on to New York, New Jersey, renovations, learning all over the trades, and plumbing, electric, concrete, roofing, windows, and everything in between. And this was the backbone of that seed that started the whole company. We moved to Costa Rica, and we've been in Costa Rica for about 8 years now. And it's been a good process. It's been a learning process. The building methods in Costa Rica are a little bit different than the States. There's a lot of concrete that comes into play. There is a lot of metal and welding that comes into play versus what goes on in in the States mainly, and Canada as well, where most of the building is done on stick building, depending on where you're at, and the footings are much deeper to cover for the frost. Well, in Costa Rica there isn't any snow, gladly and thankfully. So that's the essence of where this whole mechanism for building homes in Costa Rica started. That's the background and the backbone of everything that we have done so far. Now we are in a complete different chapter where we started doing 1,000 square foot homes, 1,200, and then it kept going up and up and up. As a company, we are not necessarily the biggest company in the country. We don't have all the bells and whistles that some of them do have. What we do have is a lot of heart and a lot of hardworking people. The people that we have around us are really good. They love the process. They love learning more. They take on new jobs and new tools and new procedures that we implement to stay on the cutting edge of technology as much as one can do. And that's what makes us a little bit different than the bunch. We're not going to be the biggest, but we are doing big things. And what we do with heart, and what we do with love. And that's where we stand on the whole thing, because that's where we started. We know what the blue collar and the white collar people are doing, and they're both doing the same thing. They're all working hard for their money. And when they come to Costa Rica, they want to buy a lot, they want to build a home, and they don't know how. They don't know who to get. They don't know who to contact. They don't know who to trust out. And in this landscape here in Costa Rica, you're going to find a lot of different companies, a lot of different people, mom and pop shops, and then some really big companies that do a lot of commercial work. We try to concentrate on the boutique look, on the innovative look. We like crazy people. We like people that want to do things that are big or just out of their heart, like out of their dreams, when they want to bring in new concepts and new looks and new roofs and new strategies to get things done. That's where we're concentrating most of our work. And to this day, we love the fact that we still are friends with all of our customers. Not everything has gone right in the process of anything. In construction, that's how it is. You find yourself going through the path and going through the motions, and then all of a sudden you get a hiccup and you got to deal with it on the spot today, and we got to stay late. So we pride ourselves on that, on doing the right thing, whether somebody's looking or not. And we concentrate on that, because when we started, as you may or may not know, in the States and other places, things tend to get done right. People do a lot of inspections, as we do. People do a lot of hard work just to make sure that they are the best at what they do. And we took a big page of that book, brought it over to Costa Rica, and so far it has paid for in many big ways, because we understood and we understand and we know that trust, confidence on the people that are around you building your home. We are glad to put out into the world that whatever we say we're going to do, we do, and we back all of our work with our word, and so far it has paid off greatly. That is a little bit of who we are. This is part one of a series of many videos to come. And in the future, we're going to be covering permits, how to buy land in Costa Rica, how not to get taken by other people. Like anywhere else in the world, there are people that are always wishing and hoping for somebody to come out here with a lot of money and spend it on a fraud or something like that. We do have a lot of experience on the whole process from beginning all the way to the end. Turnkey process are basically the only jobs that we do. Design, architecture, permits, all of that will be covered in the next series that we're going to be having. And I hope you stay with us and watch our next videos. Thank you so much. You guys have a good